Salakia. Let's continue on. All right. Let me see. Salak. Put it right here. This is Jeremiah 29. Bear with me real quick. All right. Here we go. This is Jeremiah 29 and verse 11. Verse 12, Salakia. It says, then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. Jeremiah 29 and verse 9, verse 13, it says, and ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart. And I will be found of you, saith the Lord, and I will turn away your captivity. How is that going to happen? Yahawashi, Matthew 24th chapter. All right, and we're going to grab that. This is Jeremiah 29 and verse 13. And ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart. Verse 14, and I will be found of you, saith the Lord, and I will turn away your captivity, and I will gather you from all the nations and from all the places whither I have driven you, saith the Lord. And I will bring you again into the place whence I caused you to be carried away captive, because ye have said, the Lord Yahawah, 𝐻'Shah, have raised us up prophets in Babylon. So right, the word of the Lord being preached through his servants, his mouthpiece, is happening once again. Wherever we scattered, whatever captivity we were in, the Lord had prophets. He had that elect remnant set to the side to declare unto the world, mainly his people, the will and intent that the Lord is about to perform. All right, so let's go back to Baruch, and then we'll go to Matthew. All right, because the nation of Israel is going to be gathered from wherever they scattered and set back in the nation of Israel once for all through Yahawashi, and it's going to spread. Our rulership is going to spread to all the whole world. Yahawashi is going to rule the world and beyond. All right, as we touched on yesterday, and everybody's going to be under the vibration of Yahweh Shema and the Israelites in righteousness. All right, and the earth is ultimately going to benefit from that. This is Baruch chapter 3. Back in Baruch, or this is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. It says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. And this is what's happening once again all upon the earth. This is why vocab is astonished that so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans are standing up in great boldness against the world, our enemies. All right, because the Lord has put the spirit on his elect, with his prophets, to stand up. All right, if it so be it unto death. All right, this is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh 𝐻'Shah, their power. For I give them in heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. So right, we're acknowledging that yes, we were in covenant with the Lord and we messed up. Our forefathers sinned and erred. All right, this is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 34. It says, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Again, Baruch 2 and 34. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. Baruch 2 and 35. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them. Once again, Yahawashi is the mediator of the new covenant towards the Israelites, started with the elect. This is not for all nations. All right, it's another precept. What's that? Ezekiel 11, Ezekiel 16, Jeremiah 30, 31, Hebrews 8. Okay? But Yahawashi is going to get us out of this condition. Yahawashi. All right? This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 35. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. So let's go here, Matthew 24. And it all leads back to Yahawashi. Okay? Got to know that. That is the right hand, the arm of the Lord. That was that same angel that was in that chariot. All right? With an angel that led the armies, and the entity that was in that chariot, man, that guided us by a pillar of light coming out of Egypt. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending. He always in the midst. All right. So this is he's the word of the Heavenly Father Yahawah. Okay. Let's grab this in Matthew though, and let's finish it off. This is Matthew 24 and verse 29. It says, and immediately after the tribulation of those days, the perilous times they were entering into, Jacob's trouble, etc., the great trial of our faith and everybody's faith, because everybody's faith and belief is going to be put to the test. All right, whatever God you call upon, you're going to have to make that count in the times that are coming, man. All right, and the prophets of the Lord are going to be laughing and mocking anybody that's not under this covering. All right, what did Elijah do to the prophets of Baal? He mocked their ass. Where your God at? All right, keep cutting yourself, keep jumping and humming and mumming. All right, you see, this is Matthew 24 and verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Right, those that are in rulership and authority are going to be cast down. All right, and then shall there appear, Matthew 24 and 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. To do what? And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Right, so the Lord is going to gather those that he has scattered through Yahawashi. They're going to be taken up via the chariots. Isaiah the 26th chapter. All right. Revelation 15 chapter. This is the Lord gathering us from where he scattered us out of these captivities, the lands of our captivity. Right here in Matthew 24 chapter, through Yahawashi. All right. In the chariots. You see, so why does it say all the kindreds of the earth shall mourn? So all the other nations are going to mourn at Yahawashi coming to redeem his people, because it's not going to be good for them. All right, this is a negative connotation.